cut from here for the YouTube. Welcome to the semis of the Hotbunz World Tour. Let's go. Look at this group. It's a stacked lobby. I'm genuinely really excited for this. We're off to a late start, but we're all good. I've got a glass of wine. Momba's shown up. They're going to faff around now for ages and not start, aren't they? I'm not doing another intro. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have to fast forward now until the game. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Let's go. Start game. Africa advance. Progressive cards. 70% domination. And we're watching from Mallorie's perspective. If you're not following Mallorie, then go and follow Mallorie immediately. If you want to see someone drinking and playing Risk, then Mallorie's your girl. Or else. All right, I think that looks quite good, actually, where the screen's set up. Well, it looked a bit small, but at least you can see everything. Okay, let's have a look at this. So we want bonuses. Cycron starting us off. I just realized we don't have the colours on the scoreboard. I'm not sure who is managing that side of things, but they're fired. Don't drink as much wine as Becky did last night. Oh, Crackle, you're going to have to tell me what happened. I'm waiting for there to be a big drama when you lot all drink heavily and play Risk. And I'm going to get to be smug and not hungover and just hear about what was done, what was said, which friendships were ruined. All right, we had a quick look at the bonuses there. I hope you took that in. You had half a second to memorize all the bonuses. Quite complex map. Blazon, welcome in. Blazon, what happened? Oh wait, we got the colours in. Wait, who's managing it? You're rehired, whoever I just fired. Well done. I have the bonuses on, I think, 1. Oh my god, I do have the bonuses. Okay, those are the bonuses. 3, 6, 6, 3. Okay, got it, memorized. Oh my god, if I want more complexity in my life, I can check my Discord DMs. Don't tempt me. I'll exit this game right now and check my DMs. I'll close this down. The stream's gonna be over. Don't tell me there's drama, there's gossip in my DMs. Give me a clue. What's happened? It's for the YouTube video, though. Anybody who's watching this on YouTube and is like, what's going on? Why is there drama in the chat? You got to make sure you come to these live on Twitch, the Professional Risk Takers Twitch channel. And then you can be in the chat and you can see what the gossip is. Come on, Mallorie. What's the plan here? Oh, the drama. Ooh. Am I going to have to wait to read it or are you going to let us know? I don't think we're having a no bonus play. I think people are biding their time because I don't see how anybody would be getting a bonus this quick anyway. People are patiently setting up to take their bonuses, right? Or trying to. I don't think I've ever broadcast Mallorie's game before, but I'm seeing what kind of player she is, and she's the kind that points at things, and then I've got to try and work out what she's trying to say, which I don't think I've ever figured out what anyone's trying to say when they point. But... No, nobody is lined up for a bonus, which is, good for everybody. At least there's not one person who's left out. Maybe a silent agreement that none of them go for a bonus. Be a different play for this. By the way, Kuel, if you still want to join and do some co-commentary and do the analysis that I am not picking up on, you are welcome to join. Oh, Blazon got the spot because you were out because of the glitch last round. This is kind of a scandal. All right, cool. Well, you're welcome to join for however long you're around. I've undeafened myself so you can just jump in. So with no bonus play, I think we're just looking at... It's going to be difficult to line up on someone, right? I'm looking at Mallory's lines. She's kind of close to purple's Pentix. She's pointing to her 6. What's she trying to tell us? She's saying this is a 6. Mallorie, what are you trying to communicate to us? This is like, what's the dog that talks, that doesn't talk? Lassie. Mallorie is our Lassie, and we'll try and figure out what she's trying to say. I feel like that's such an old reference for such a young community. I was just talking to her in recording. No, I'm going to pretend like she's trying to communicate with me. Okay, Momba's scared. Momba's dabbing. Maybe he thinks he's out. Mamba in trouble, potentially? I think it's a bit early days to say you're in trouble. Nothing's going to kick off until we start trading. So, Blazon, the reason you can't invoke the rule which says that the game-changing glitch would be a restart is because technically the glitch didn't happen. I was in this game, right? I didn't notice it, but I'm an idiot. Yeah, it makes sense that the glitch didn't actually happen. It just looked like it, so those rules. But I think you got a solid case, and I think you should see a lawyer immediately. I think you should sue the PRT. Take him for everything. Blazon is going to own the PRT next year. So we do have Mallorie lining up on purple a little bit. This 3 is kind of, well, depending on how things go. Actually, she can't get to this 2 either. Don't listen to me. Or white. Okay, no. Mallory's got decent lines on white, who is Zychron. Or maybe Zychron has good lines on Mallorie. This is just a hard game for everybody. This is going to be hard to map out, hard to take a kill, and hard to take the 70. Like, it's a choked up board. It's hard to even take a card right now. Oh, she hit 2. Gutted. Is purple so safe? Purple Pentix? I don't think so. Also, with the portals, you know, it changes things. These are unstable? Stable? Unstable? I think Mallorie can get to purple. Okay, we're going to have a quick look at Zychron's stats. 307 hours played. I think he was a Grandmaster. Mamba, Grandmaster, 26,000 points, 615 hours played. Braidmite is another Grandmaster, sitting on 26,000, 269 hours played. Doesn't play a lot of free-for-all. Pentix is sitting at Master. I think all these players have been Grandmaster several times. Arco. How many points is Arco sat on right now? A lot of them are sat on 26,000. Haven't done anything since the reset. There's a lot of hours played for Arco. Thanks, Mal. For 2069? What? Is this intentional? Is Arco just like the king of the meme? Good job, Arco. Purple's not that safe. Look, I was thinking that too of purple's here. That was difficult to access for Mallorie. Now it's not. I don't think she's going to go for him now, but you know, this is all possible. Okay, we're pointing up here. What are we pointing at? I think she's looking at white. Okay, and what's Mamba doing? Mamba is half awake. Mamba doesn't have anything down the bottom part of the board, which is not ideal. Yeah, Mallorie can't get to that 4 very easily. Like I never know what's coming at the best of times. When the boards are like this and it's just like chaotic mess, it's too much. Like for me to, I don't have the brain like some risk players do to look at this and analyze and see who's got lines on who. Like for each player, they've got a complex mathematical figure going on in their mind of who they've got lines on and how much they need for this and that. I don't know what each of them is thinking. So I guarantee it's going to come out of the blue when someone goes for a kill. Hi, Sam. Arco is alive, kind of all over the board, which looks pretty good to me. He's lined up very perfectly on Mallorie. No, he's not. This bit gets me. Like, everyone seems very close to having perfect lines on each other, and there's just like one that's tucked away. Black is lined up for red, but not quite. Zychron has lines on Mal, so Zychron is white. No, how's yeah. Right now. Yeah. But you know, if someone moves to here, then this one here blocks that. Then not. I don't think anyone's going for a kill this turn though. Although getting a kill in game 1 is really helpful for game 2. And it's not the most horrible strategy to just get the points, even if you know it's not going to mean a win. I wouldn't ever tell anyone to do that, but it is possible. So portals are open, the trades are coming in. Maybe something big does happen here. I'm keeping one eye on Bradamite as well. Now I know that he's aggro and violent. I'm keeping one eye on what he's doing. No one's really moved that much from the beginning spawn. So it's hard to tell who they're lining up on. Bradamite doesn't have good lines on anyone, right? Not without a portal. It's too difficult to like get into the minds of these players. They're too good. But also we see good players fumble on 70% especially. Right, come on, Mal. You got the biggest trade. 15. Are you going to do anything crazy? I don't think so. You think Momba's striking first? Based on what? Just on his nature? Fair enough. So we didn't really talk about what Momba is like as a Risk player because he wasn't around. I also don't know much about him as a Risk player. I know he's very good. So he's another aggro one, is he? Very. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, trades are at 20. I don't think we see anybody trade this round, though. Maybe, though. Momba's the scariest player to have in your lobby. What? All right, tell me all about Momba. Wine's empty. Somebody call the waiter. He'll take risky rolls to win. I like that. It's a big risk playing like that, though, because, you know, big risk, big rewards, all of that. But also, when you get this high level of competition, all the players are such babies. Everyone is such a baby. If they don't win, if you do a risky roll, if you make a risky move to try and win and you fail it, then it's very, wow, I didn't win. Wow, you didn't win either. Wow, you ruined my game. So it's a risk to play like that. Because someone in the post-game interview is going to go, how dare you? I curse the day you were born. Mamba loves taking bonuses. I mean, I'm not seeing that from him. Where's his bonus? Bradamite can get his 7 on the portal in West Africa, then he can get into Europe and possibly kill Arco. I feel like Arco might be the fish. This is a couple of people who could get Arco. It's good having lots of really good risk players in the chat as well to come up with theories, because it's interesting to know what you would do in this situation. But these players have other plans. Arco for the win. I knew that someone would turn up and say it's going to be Arco. I feel like he's usually the favourite. Ooh, Mallory's trading on 3. She is in the last position. She doesn't want to get taken out. This is the mistake I made yesterday, being in last position. I didn't trade on 3. And then watching it back, I could have won and I didn't trade. Mallory going for Zycron. Yeah, are we going to see a green kill on white here? It's not definite. No. I need her to zoom out. But this 19, not great to get the 10 and the 7. Unless this 15 was going through the 8. But still, not really enough troops. Ooh, okay. We've got a kill going. Zycron is going for Bradamite. Yeah, he's got it. See you, Bradamite. First one out. Points on the board for Zycron. Let's go. Trades in again, 30 troops. Is he going for another kill? Surely, right? Black? Black is Mamba. Mamba says, oops. Yeah, he can't take Mamba out. Or maybe he's just preventing Mamba from going for to 70? Or it was just an oops. He missed the 5 and the 1? Okay, it was an oops. That's what I mean. Good players fumble it left, right, and centre. And it always feels like it's 70% where we see big fumbles. If anybody is watching this thinking, I'm not confident enough to join up to risk tournaments because I'm scared of playing against these top players, they fumble it all the time. Don't worry about it. Like tournament nerves, you don't know like how badly they affect people. Some people are totally fine and just see it as another game. People like me, it's awful. I want to quit doing tournaments because I have so much anxiety, and then that leads to more mistakes. So Mamba spreads himself out, I guess. He's in all the portals though. Oh, Tom, you're in the chat. Can I have another glass of wine? Okay, Pentix. Do we see Pentix kill on Arco for 4 cards here? I think we do. Yep. 13 for the 8. Pretty close. Very lucky dice. 45 troops. Okay, so from this point, he can probably get the 70, right? Or another kill? No. He's going to kill white. He's going... For, okay. No? What happened here? What happened? What happened? Was going for the 70? What? Or for the kill? I have no idea. Code red, code red. Abort, abort. Right, Mal, come on. Come on, Mal, you got this. You can get the 70. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. You got this. Yeah. Oh my God, this pathing is so chaotic. I'm sure she knows exactly what she's doing, but I don't, and it's making me panic. Fucking Mallorie gets the first win. I was so tense. I was so tense. I don't know what was happening. I think that was like exceptional pathing, but because I didn't know where she was going, I was so panicked about it. Oh my God, Mallorie with the first win. Let's fucking go, Mal. She is not the underdog. She is the one to beat in this tournament. Oh, you know that she was losing it. Everybody watching this now, make sure you watch her YouTube video of this and you see what actually went down, what was going on through her mind that moment. I can't wait to see her in the post interview. She's playing confidently. Fuck yeah. Tom, can I have a glass of wine? Even after a ton of people fumble it, you still have to hold your nerve. And that wasn't an easy pathing job. She held her nerve. She played really well. Service around here is very slow.
To get rid of
Oh, I want to show this for any Germans, especially. This is just called Mein Wein, just my wine. It was like €3, and it's truly disgusting. Not sponsored, not an official sponsor of the PRT.
Would you like to try first?
No, I don't want to try. I've tried it. It's horrible, but I'll keep going. Thank you so much.
Yes. I was about to say hi today. Hi, chat. You promised yesterday.
Oh yeah. Thanks. All right, game 2. We're on EU Advanced. Everybody's favorite map. Mallorie just asked for a quick relaxation break before game 2. It's time for a quick panic attack and then down a White Claw and on to game 2. I think that's fair. Hunger Games? Quick Hunger Games between actual games? I don't think so. No, it's not beer. White Claw is vodka something. I've never had one either. I just know it's a vodka mixer situation. I think it's like, maybe it's not vodka. Isn't it just alcohol but unspecified? Like rubbing alcohol. Tastes like water with bubbles. I like water with bubbles. I have a feeling that White Claw is significantly sweeter. I imagine it is like half the can of sugar plus flavorings plus unspecified alcohol. A malted beverage. Delicious malted beverage. Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty. What do you fancy? A malted beverage. It sounds even worse than Mein Wein. Okay, let's go. Game 2. Mallorie is ready. Sitting in the lead right now with 10 points. Pentix on 4, Zychron on 4, and the rest still to score. Pressure is on for those three. Arco, Braden, Might, and Mumba. Cycron. Restarts. I love it when there's a restart. You know what's happening. Everyone is going, oh, I had a really good spawn then. I had a great spawn. No, you didn't. Wait, why is everybody doing orbital objectives in Operation Adam right now? These are tournament practice games. All right, so step one in playing Risk is to ready up. I feel like it would be a rule in the Try Hard Open Mallorie's tournament that you lose a point if you don't ready up. I think that's a good special rule. Maybe I'll add that in for the finals of the Hotbunz World Tour. Throw that in. I can't wait to see the special rules come in for the Try Hard Open. If it goes over half an hour, you start losing points. Unhinged. There's going to be so many complaints. Discrimination against the British. What's to punish not readying up? Yeah. It's all right. I'm British. I can punish them. I'm not in it. Okay, so let's go this time. We're going to bonus, right? Right? We're going to take some bonuses. Guys, yeah? So, look, I know everybody knows. Oh, look, I've got the thing for the bonuses. Everybody knows the bonuses for this, except for me. So, I can't read that. It's too small. The Alps, +4 for Bradamite, right off the bat. This is a prime bonus game. But, you know, arguably so was the last one, and they didn't do it. But, you know, we're off to a good start. Pentix taking Iceland, which is, as we all know, a +2. Not the biggest bonus out there for Pentix, but it's something. 2 bonus. Yeah, I would say that this is a 2 bonus game. This is a nice, easy bonus for Zycron. Look at this at the bottom. Italy for Momba, which is, of course, as we all know, actually called Southern Europe and is a +4. Mallorie and Scandi. Yeah, it looks like it. She's a bonus breaker. No, she's not. She's just kidding. Is she going to take the UK? She could. She could roll a 3-on-1. Do it, do it. Double bonus turn 1. Mallorie's like, get fucked. This is my tournament. This is my world. You're just living in it. Not quite. Gutted for her, though. That would have been great. Don't often see 2 bonuses turn 1. I love the pointing at Pentix, threatening to break, saying, just kidding. I'm not going to break you, but you're going to let me take this, and then losing it anyway. Look, there is no such thing as too greedy. I like Zycron's position here. Zycron is really set up nicely for the next bonus. Got plenty of troops up there in, like, Germany. I mean, Mallorie can afford to be even more unhinged than she normally might be in this, because she's already in the lead. She's got a comfortable lead. She can afford to take some risks here. And Arco going for a nice big bonus at the bottom. I'm going to say this is a +5. Am I right? It's a +6. I was really close. +6 for Arco. That's a big bonus. Do they let him keep it? Does anybody want to pick a fight with Arco? Probably not. Yeah, at this stage of the game as well, you need to save all your troops. You need to be focusing on getting yourself bonuses. So the last thing you want to do is waste troops breaking someone else's bonus. But letting him keep a +6 is a big deal. Arco means lucky in Canadian. Fair enough. Is Arco Canadian? So many Canadians. Gotta try not to sing because it won't be in the YouTube video and then I look nuts. I've been there. Come on, come on. Pentix says, all right, I'm taking Russia. Now this is a +7. That's another big bonus. +7, thank you, Mallorie. Mamba taking France. Everyone is really like, I'm not fucking you up, you don't fuck me up. With I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this, I guess. Who's gonna stop me? Fuck it. Like, it's time. We're good neighbors. We're just taking all of the bonuses here, and then we will deal with fucking each other's shit up after. Yeah, Mallory's going to take Iceland. I guess not this turn. But if Pentix is going for Russia and not adding over there, then might as well. Sounds like the second glass hits. No, I barely had any because it's so gross. All right, Zycron is taking Deutschland +4, 5. Pretty good. +11 for Arco. Is he going to take France? Does everybody is just in like one position though, aren't they? And I guess we're all trading for cards in the Orient. And whatever that one is outside of Russia. Because then Mallorie would have to break Russia and start a war, or let Purple break her with the troops they get from owning Russia. I don't know. It's kind of wild for Mallorie just to have Iceland behind her, though. This is so methodical, though, from everyone. It's very like, we take it in turns, we know what we're doing, leave each other alone. I think everybody knew from when this started who's taking what bonus, pretty much. It's all just fallen into place, right? So that's a +9 for Pentix. Who's getting the most right now? Arco, yeah, that's +6 and +4. I want to say that's +10. Mallorie gets 1 kill. She's basically through to the finals. I hope she knows that. And I hope she goes for it. Yeah, so she's only getting +6, not the biggest. So she's got to be thinking, acting sooner rather than later to take a kill. She's thinking about snatching Iceland. She's thinking about it. She could snatch it and then she could just defend hard against Russia. She's going to do it. Yeah, go on, Mallorie, kill him. No, she was just kidding. Mallorie, you're such a tease. He's now going to add in there. I wanted her to go crazy and just go for it. Oh, Pentix absolutely shat himself right then. Yeah, Arco can chill. Brayden might not feeling confident, I guess. Throws up the white flag. Arco's in a really nice position. He's got externals. He's generating the most. Yeah, this is true. Someone could take out Arco from the right-hand side and force him to break. It's a lot of troops to hit, though, right now. An 8 and a 5. I feel like purple and red could work together, though, and take them out. Force a war. Honestly, purple and red could try and... Oh, well, you've got the portals. I know, there's some clever play here where you work together and force out everybody else on the right-hand side. Take Black out. Take Momba out of the right-hand side, force him to break. I don't know. There's don't mess with Arco, but then there's also what have you got to lose? Usually kills are getting worth the cards in trading sequence 4. What are you talking about? I'm anxious for Mallorie. I just want her to get 1 kill. Because if she gets a kill and feeds it to Arco. But if I was in this position, it's very easy to sit here and say this is what you do. I'd be missing all sorts of stuff. This is another thing I noticed with this before with another group, with the portals. You want to keep troops in the portal, but once they move, you've got locked stacks and it's a bit of a nightmare. It's a whole different skill set. And how many do you leave in the portal? Because, you know, right now Arco's got 17 stuck. I think Mal would go for the safe play. I thought she always plays for the win. I don't know. I don't know. I spoke to her before when we were discussing, you know, in the moment in these tournaments, especially with these point structures, where what the right thing to do would have been in that moment and a previous round. Like for me as well, I've had moments where if I'd have just gone for one player instead of another one, that I would have been guaranteed through. But in that moment, I was like, I have no idea who's got. I don't have the scoreboard up on my stream or in my game. I don't know who's got what. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know who I've got to go for. And she was the same when we spoke about making a little notepad of who's got what. So I don't know if she's doing that this time. But she's like me, just like in the moment, panicking and doing whatever, just trying to win. Okay, she moves the 8 down. Oh, she stops threatening Pentix, so she's got something else planned. Arco looking so comfortable right now. Before his turn, 60 troops, 10 ahead of Bradamites. Why has Mallorie only got 45? Braden White has lines on Mom, but look, the second those portals open, everyone's got lines on everyone. For the most part. Really adds up, you know. Mallorie only generating +6 and everyone else getting a bit more, +8, 9, and 10. I always feel like it's not like it doesn't make a huge difference. It really does when you look at it like this. Is something going to happen this round? I have this like impending sense of doom. Something's about to kick off. I also just got like a flashback. I don't know if this wine is triggering it to my first ever tournament game, which was voice chat classic tournament. And most people didn't show up to voice chat, but there was this really nice guy in there. I think he was English. And he was only young, and he was really sweet. He was really nice. And we'd been sort of working together. Not really, but a bit. And they got to the point where I clearly had to take him out, but I couldn't bring myself to like tell him that. So I just silently started taking him out and then was just like, sorry, while I'm attacking him. And he's like, it's okay. And it was so awful. At that point, I was like, the voice chat is awful. But I'm thinking I would like it here. I want to hear what everyone's thinking and how they'd be bargaining with each other. All right, Mal gets into that orient position. She's everywhere now. So she wants to take out Pentix. She can. I don't think she is. So we're expecting Mallorie to trade on 3 now. Is she thinking about bounties or is she thinking about the win? I don't know. She's got great lines on everyone, honestly. Zycron scared? I would be scared too. 108 troops. You all let this happen. You all watched him take those 2 bonuses and didn't do anything. Alcohol Parrot, welcome in. First time chat. Welcome to the game of Risk. Lovely to have first timers in. What's he doing? What's he doing? Arco is out of his mole hole. What? What? Why is he there? Arco locks his stack? Why? What am I missing? He can move it out next turn. Yeah, but why is it locked this turn? He just moved it in, the 36. Like, this is getting heated. Like, something is about to pop off. Who goes first? Who goes? Because also the tension's rising. Because not only is it clear that Arco has a huge lead here, other people that it's becoming a now or never. Might as well take this opportunity and go when they least expect me to go. Next time, definitely next time we see action, because it's getting to the point of it's like I do something or someone else wins. Yeah, okay, he's got to move his 40 out, surely. I don't want to see locked stacks. He doesn't know where to move it. It's a good question. Because you're going to be pointing at someone and it feels threatening wherever you put it. It is very tense. Go, 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 Mallorie, go. She's going to do it. She's going to take someone out. She's trading. Let's go. It's happening. Everybody, it's happening. We have action. She does not have much time. Okay, no. Never mind. Never mind. She does not have time. She trades so she doesn't get taken out. It doesn't matter about profitable. We're not about profitable anymore, Aries. We're about points. We don't care about profitable. We just greed it out. Mallorie on 10 points. She needs 1 kill. She's getting through. So we got 3 players on 4 cards coming up. Do they all have trades on 4? I'm seeing a lot of no trade on 4 last couple of games. Mostly just from JJ. He's moaning a lot that he's never gets a trade on 4. This is the turn. This is the turn. It's happening. It's happening, everybody. Come on. Get your glass of wine. What's Braden Mike going to do? It's now or never. You got to do something. He can't do anything, can he? Yeah, if she wanted just 1 kill, she had opportunities already. I don't know. She hasn't had any, like, super easy. Has she? Maybe. No set. I predicted that. I feel like I'm partially responsible for that no set on 4. I had a feeling there was going to be one of them with no set. Pentix sitting on 5 cards, 96 troops. This is very dangerous. Arco can kill him. Arco has got a ton of troops. Can he kill him, though? At 42 is not very helpful. I mean, he can take it, actually. He can get it out. It's on a bit of a mission, but yeah, he can. Yeah, then get into the portal up in Iceland. Yeah, Arco kills him, right? Arco has such a good position here, though. What is Mallorie doing here? Takes a card and passes. Cyclone has the set on 4. Makes a 69 stack. Everyone gets excited. Doesn't do anything. Everyone knows that Arco has got this now, right? This was the turn where everything was going to kick off. And I think everyone is just like holding their breath, kind of hoping they get away with it for another turn. Yeah, here we go. Arco goes for Pentix, 5 cards. He's so quick. Wow, gets the 2-on-1. Perfect dice. Easy. I want Mallorie to get another kill. But Arco could absolutely sweep it here. 152 troops. No, he's not going for another kill here. No, he doesn't have enough to go for Mallorie. Close though, lining up on her. He's ready for it. Next turn, she's got to do something. No one has a set. Oh. It's not looking good for Mal. What sprayed am I doing? Why is this well played? If Arco sweeps, she's guaranteed finals. Okay, this is true. It's top 2 gets through, right? Okay, we have got Mamba taking action, trying to stop Arco from sweeping. If Mallorie crushes Zycron, Arco and Mallorie get first and second. I think maybe she's hoping the board stabilizes for a little bit. I don't think it's going to, so she's getting another bonus. I think maybe she's panicking. Oh, I think Arco is trading on 4 and sweeping. Well, I don't know. The cards. I'm panicking for her. I need to know what the sets are at. We're about to find out. Yeah, he trades on 450 troops. There's no one he can take out to trade again, though. But is it worth it to take someone out and not trade? For 50 to take out 121? Yeah, I would say it's not worth it. I would not say it's not worth 50. Maybe the board does stabilize for a little bit. There was some teamwork to stop Arco getting a large amount of troops from bonuses as well. Arco is only pointed at Mallorie in the bottom right corner. That 40 is only hitting Mallory's 20. So Mallory better have a trade on 3 and she better kill someone with it. Yeah, no set for Mumba. He's waited way too long. He's thinking about his impending doom, I think. Tries to get rid of Arco from this pocket, but the portals just make it so easy to get around. Come on, Mal. Come on, Mal. Oh, no, she doesn't have the trade on 3. Never mind. Oh. Yeah, I think Mallory's dead too. She knocks him out of the UK. I think it's hopeless though. Although look at this. So Zycron right now on 146 troops. Zycron gets a trade on 3. Gets a kill. This is so tense. No trade on 3. Yeah, I think this looks like Mallory's out now. He's taking a long time about it. What's he doing? Why is he so slow? What's happening? He goes for black? He doesn't go for it? Wait, who saw that coming? He's throwing? What do you mean he's throwing? Why would he be throwing? It wasn't bot out. He didn't bot out. That wasn't bot out. I don't think he's throwing either. That's crazy. Why would he be throwing? He's on 4 points right now. He needs these points. This is very close. I don't think so. What's he on? 23. Yeah. No. It was somewhere, it was close. Screaming? Yeah. Zycron screaming. Mamba trades in for however many that was, 60, I guess. Doesn't take a card, sits on 69. Okay, Mal, come on. Let's fucking go. Get that kill. Get that kill. Get that kill on Mamba. How do you get that? Just trot over and get it. You need a kill, Mallorie. Yeah, but easy bounty, but is she thinking about win? If she's thinking about the win, she's probably thinking one card, not worth my time. Mallorie, please, come on. No, Mal. No, Mal. This is the exact thing she and I spoke about this tournament. About she has no idea right now how many points she's on, how many points anyone else is on. She doesn't realize she just needs a kill. She's playing for the win because that's how we learn to play, right? She's not thinking strategically with this tournament and this point structure. Zycron needs more than a kill though, right? Zycron could get a kill and then feed the game to someone else, I suppose. And then take the second place. This has been wild. So now Arco takes out Mal for 2 cards, so he gets to trade again. Too passive is understatement. I don't think it was intentional, Turkey. I think that it is literally a case of like kind of brain fart of not thinking about, oh, I just need one more kill to get through. But look, Mal's going to get through anyway, right? Arco's about to win this, and Mallorie's getting the second place. She's going to get through. That would have just been like safety net of... Takes out Braidemite first. Oh, for Zycron? Yeah. yeah, not taking the kill. But I think it's hard to think strategically. It's very difficult in this moment to think, okay, I take a kill and I feed it to someone. There are certain players we've seen do it in these tournaments, and you know, people get mad at them for it, for playing this kind of sneaky way. But honestly, it takes so much fucking intelligence to even come to that conclusion and realize that's what you need to do. It's really hard in the moment. He's not continuing. Oh yeah, okay, he's on 152 troops. People are forgetting that the bounties are so valuable in this. Mal's going for the Arco kill. Clever. It's tight. It's tight. Come on, come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, she bottles it. She bottles it. I can't take the stress of this. It's too much for me. Oh, Christ. My next tournament is gonna be a tic-tac-toe tournament. And Blazon's gonna beat us all. Because he is a professional tic-tac-toe player. But I still think it's gonna be less stressful than this. Yep. Cyclone takes out Mallorie. This was just like, never saw any of this come in. Like this all could have gone so many ways these last few rounds. Yeah. Gets a kill on Mamba. He hasn't got enough to kill Arco. Yeah, he could have gone for Arco and got the cards. But I don't know, does Arco have a trade? He's on a portal. I don't know why he left him blocked in like that. So if Arco wins, Mallorie doesn't go through. Can somebody double check that? No, because Mallorie would still be in second position if Arco wins. Somebody double check because I'm getting stressed. Is Icon on 8 or 11? Come on, Zychron. He's going to run out of time. He's going to run out of time here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Does Arco have the trade on 4? He doesn't? He does. He doesn't. No. No. Screaming. I'm screaming. He does not have the trade on 4. Honestly, Arco should sue SMG for that. But this is really good news for Mal. And look, I'm Team Mallorie. I've been biased throughout this. I don't care. I don't care who knows it. Mal's doing it for the gals. Arco misplayed earlier. We saw a few misplays. I can't even remember but I've had a couple of glasses of wine, so maybe it's that. But we had some weird plays all over the place. I think it's these rules. People are not used to like playing for these rules. I'm honestly stressed. I'm gonna go to the toilet because I'm too stressed for this. And then we'll be back with the post-game interviews. Do not go anywhere. We're gonna do the interviews. I'll open up and let them talk. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Mallorie, I was so stressed.
I feel like I made so many mistakes and the math was stressing me out so bad. I almost killed Mamba.
You should have done it. You're through anyway. You know you're through.
Here's the thing though, it was so close. Like
Yeah.
I needed White to win that.
Yeah, I know. Look, it wasn't me that figured it out. The chat figured it out. But yes,
I
that no trade on 4 for Arco got you through.
I was screaming like, "You have to move faster!" And then Arco didn't have the trade, and I was like,
It was incredibly lucky, and you had it like right from the start. I think, and we've spoke about it before, how you and I, neither of us are really paying attention to what the scoreboard is at that point, and so don't know who we need to kill. And yeah, but from the start of that game, we were saying you just need 1 kill, and we were rooting for you to just kill anyone at any point, and you'd be through.
Yeah, somebody had put into the chat the scoreboard in between the games, and I had to keep reminding myself. I had to keep scrolling back up to look at it. White, purple, white, purple. Like I had to remind myself who had points. And then when Pentix was dead, I was like, okay, that's 1 less person for me to worry about. I either need White to outright win this, or I need them to die immediately. And then I almost killed Mamba, but then I started to get myself all confused about the points again.
Yeah, it's confusing. It's confusing. But I think for 14, if you'd have got 1 more kill at 14 points, you would have been guaranteed through.
I thought that, but then I just wasn't quite sure. Like I just was getting myself mixed up because it seems counterintuitive to kill somebody where you die next.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I start getting a little bit mixed up, is like that feels so counterintuitive to do that. I can't believe I'm going to the finals.
I'm
like,
so
this
excited for you.
Insane.
Doing it for the girls. I'm so proud. You did amazingly. And at the first game as well, so amazingly. Everyone was very impressed. They're like, she's playing so carefully and so well. The pathing, I was stressed. I've been drinking wine, so I've been stressed the whole time. But your pathing was actually incredible. I didn't know what you were doing. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? And then you had the win, and it was amazing.
Well, and those territories on that first map are so hard to click.
It was very difficult. By the way, where's all the other players that no one turned up?
I was getting so frustrated by clicking on those teeny tiny territories.
Yeah, no, we saw right at the end you were struggling to click them.
Oh.
But you really played well. You really played well in both of them. Like, you held your nerve, which is a big part of it. And I knew you'd be getting stressed.
Yeah, and I had a terrible board position in Europe Advanced. Like, I knew I couldn't win that game. I needed somebody to make a mistake, and then it was me. It was me that made the
mistake. Were you really thinking about taking Pentix out of Iceland? You kept pointing at him.
Yeah, I was hoping to have his permission.
Hmm.
So that's what I was trying to ask for. Is
Oh, I thought
like
you were just like messing with him.
no, I was legitimately trying to be like, hey, can I have this so that I could keep parity?
Yeah.
It was gonna mean that he was then producing the least, and he was gonna be in a really tough board spot if I did it. So I understand why he didn't want to give it to me.
Mhm.
But I was like kind of asking nicely, and then I also wonder if I should have instead gone for Spain, but I saw Arco was going to very naturally go for Spain. Like, I think I just had a really rough start, and there was going to be no catching up. But again, I had that clutch trade on 3, and it broke my heart to use those back-to-back wilds. But I think I was going to die if I didn't trade.
And look, it's different rules for these PRT tournaments. You know, you had the worst bonuses. You had the least coming in each turn, but you were in the lead on the scoreboard. Yeah, and I know it's very difficult in the moment while you're playing to think about that, but that's where it makes all the difference. You're playing a different game to everyone else at that point. You know, you're not like thinking forward for your next one. This one is done, but thinking forward, it's like it's not about necessarily playing for the win at that point. You're playing for the most points. And if you go in on a win on game 1, your strategy can potentially be totally different to than a normal EU advance game. So
Yeah,
you were in a
that's
great
true.
position, not necessarily
But
with your bonuses, but
what I didn't want to happen is I did not want to be the first to die, because then I have no control over the situation,
yeah.
and white or purple could have overtaken me and not even gotten the win. So that was heavy on my mind
Mm-hmm.
of I'm the weakest on this board. If I do not trade on and get that 20 trade, I 100% die, and then now I have no say over the matter. I'm a spectator in my own future.
A spectator in your own future.
So
Put that
that
on a
was my
t-shirt.
thought process. It's like just I needed to stay alive. I needed to not be the one to die, because I was also thinking, could I feed a kill to someone? Like, does that change things? Does that help me in any way?
Yeah, you could have
I still don't know
got a
the
kill
answer
and
to
then
that.
you could have got a kill and then fed to someone else. Like if you'd have taken a kill and then fed to one other person and let them sweep, then yeah, the two of you would have been through. But it happened anyway. You got
Where is
lucky.
everyone?
I don't know. Should we find them? My fear is that everyone's angry. That's why they're not
No,
turning
I
up.
don't think anybody was angry.
I don't think so either.
Maybe they are actually. I'm looking at this chat. I'm
So many missed messages. They're all acting as if we don't do the post-game interview after every game.
right.
I know. Hi, Mamba. You're on mute. Mamba.
Does he have permission?
Oh, he's suppressed. I don't know. Yeah, apparently not.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Good.
Hello.
Hey, Mama.
Hello. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah, firstly, I wasn't paying attention to the group chat. Did you roll out of bed last minute and that's why you were late?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Convincing. How are you feeling after that?
I mean, it is what it is. I was going to. People probably wondered why I didn't do anything to Arco earlier. I was going to break him once he took Spain. But he rolled perfectly and then had a 7 on my border. So I was hoping he'd lose some, but yeah, unfortunately he rolled flawlessly through that bonus. So I couldn't break him without getting punched back and then just being eaten along with him.
It was a tough game. Chaotic.
Yeah, it was. It was. I'm surprised Mallorie didn't try to eat Arco when he was on 3 cards.
There were several opportunities where
yeah.
several people could have eaten each other at the end there. I think this is going to be an interesting one to watch back. Not that I have particularly good insight, but I was sort of reading out what the chat was saying who did have good insight. And there was a ton going on that I think not everyone in game was realizing maybe. And I think it's to
Yeah.
do with the funny points of the PRT and how it works. But there are a lot of
Yeah.
kills that should have been gone for by a lot of people. Arco
Mallorie
could
should
have
have killed
won tie a
anybody.
long time before.
Yeah,
Arco had the
Mamba, I
win.
almost killed you. I started second guessing myself.
You-
At one point, I literally had the Hotbunz PRT website pulled up as I'm playing, and I'm like, how do the points work again? I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, you
trying to
got 10
figure out
points
what
in the
to
first one.
do.
It is
Yeah,
really stressful. I can't
It
tell
is
you
really
how stressed I
stressful.
was. I was more stressed than my own tournament games.
Yeah, it's really stressful. I think like regular FFAs where it's really, really clear, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then the bounties. Like this one, I was having to like remind myself how it worked. I was like kicking myself for not getting a kill in the first game and going in with so few points, and I don't know. I was like a mess mentally.
It was great to watch though, because I'm here like go, it's kicking off, it's gonna happen, and then like nothing would happen, and then I'm like, oh my god, I need some more wine. Oh, the stress.
So I'm very thankful to be through, and frankly, I'm not sure I fully deserve it.
Oh, you
like,
do. Don't start. You
I was
absolutely do.
screaming at my screen, like at White, you have to win this now. Like, I need you to win this.
Yeah, it was like, because obviously when Braden I went for my kill, I felt like because this 43 was locked, it was a lot harder than going for it was warranting, but it was still close. Obviously he didn't get the greatest of dice, but I don't think he went negative on any of my stacks. He rolled a little bit better than even and didn't make it. And I think that's
Missing
just
your
because
kill was shocking. That
Yeah,
was like shocking.
I think it was just because what's that called? It's because I had like 20 or 30 something territories, so he has to factor in that he has to leave a troop behind on each of those territories.
Mhm. And
So
it's a big map.
yeah, so the stack dwindles very, very quickly. I mean, I don't know if the chat saw anything that I could have done in the second game. I feel like Arco had to be disrupted there because he had a troop lead and everything.
Time.
So
Big time.
I think that had to happen. I was a little sad that Mallorie never got in front of my Savastopol position to guard it, but
When that
I
portal
felt betrayed.
GG's.
was on that position, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, but it didn't even matter that I didn't guard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that portal opened up on your 7, and I was like, there's no protecting him. I cannot protect him.
Oh man.
Arco, no trade on 4. That is the reason I am going to the finals, is your no trade on 4.
Yeah, how are you feeling,
possibly.
Arco?
That's
would
why.
have.
Sorry, go ahead, Arco. I'll let you go.
Had I had the trade on 4 there, it would have come down to who had the next set on 3, most likely.
No, I think you had the win if you had the trade on 4.
I disagree. I
Really?
think you take the entire board,
yeah.
and
I
as
guess
long
the
as
base
as long
generation
as
would've
whatever
been
you
enough,
have,
yeah.
well, as long as you have whatever's left to survive like the 30 coming through, like if you have enough to hold maybe like 3 or 4 bonuses, I think you just win because you just clear them out on the next turn.
Yeah. He did have
which is
like
why
50
I
troops
was
locked at the bottom left.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked that he killed me, and I think everyone saw me say whoops. I was shocked he killed me first and didn't just try to kill Arco, but I guess he makes it through guaranteed if he kills me, so he confirmed it. I was just shocked that, obviously playing for the win is what
Does
everyone
he,
should
though?
do.
Like he
Yeah,
had
no,
I was just playing to advance.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
he had
winning
4
win.
from the first game, and then
Yeah,
he
and
killed
he
3
killed
people in the second game
I needed to
before
kill
our
2,
1v1.
including
No,
Mallorie, and that would have put me on
he
11, which would have got me
didn't
through. So
kill. Who did he not kill? He killed Mallory and me, right?
yeah,
So
I killed
that's
you too.
7, so that's 11 points. So if I
Yeah,
got
which
the
is
win
1
still, that
over
wouldn't have.
Mallory.
That would have been enough.
1 over Mallory. That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
that would have been
Yeah,
enough.
okay.
I needed White to win once I was dead. So
Yeah.
I
you
see.
not having a trade on 4 is how I am advancing.
See,
Because
Mallory,
if
right
you
before
had won, then you and White both moved through.
Mallory, right before right before you died, I didn't have a trade on 3 there, so I had at that point, I believe I had more points than Zycron, so I was prepared to run into him and then give you the win, which would give me the advance in second.
Thank you.
I almost killed Mamba, and then I was like, well, wait, maybe I can kill Arco. And then I was like, I'm not fast enough to kill Arco. I'm not gonna make it. There's not enough time. I was, you guys know, like by that.
Yeah, I thought
was
you
not
were gonna go
thinking
for Arco.
clearly. I wasn't thinking clearly, and then I started going for him, and then I hit him too hard, and then I was like, just bad decision making all around.
Man,
Arco,
when I
I don't
ran
know if
around
you
the board, I saw -8 on one of the 3s. I'm like, oh god, that's not good.
I don't know if you saw it, Arco, but I was like trying to like swap our positions. I wanted to go into the bottom left corner.
Oh my god.
That's why I pulled the troops out of the bonus your 10 was, and I'm like, hey, you can take these. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
but
on
I'm
the
not
corner.
able to take it unless I run through the middle. That's
Well, no, you
that's
stole
too-
your 10. You stole your 10. That's why I
Oh
moved all the
yeah,
troops
yeah.
out.
Also,
Yeah, but
I think there was a point where Arco could have killed me. Kind of
Oh,
yeah.
he
Arco
could
pretty much
have
had
killed
anybody at any
anybody
point.
on the map. Oh
Arco
yeah.
was in a strong position. We all expected Arco to just sweep a couple of times.
well,
and
with the point structure, I can't afford to like just go for another kill that probably die right after, because then I probably don't advance.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to. That's like killing Pentix there was, I think, the correct call. And then after
Yeah,
all
I think you
that,
went
I
straight
was
neutral.
even hesitant to kill Braidemite, but I don't know if I would have survived holding 4 cards. I'd have to look back to see what the
definitely watch
everybody's
it back,
plays were.
because we were convinced in the chat that you had it at several points, and it was like, it's go, 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 he's going to do it now, and you didn't. And I
It's
do
just
think you had
the-
the win earlier. But there
Yeah,
were
the
so many
troops-
points, and I've had wine, and I don't know exactly what point now it was.
The
There
fact
was
that
The trade, because we were holding bonuses, the trades
are
just
so low.
were way too low. It's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
The
It
fact-
wouldn't be enough to do a chain
Yeah, I
in
never
one
felt
turn.
like you had the
we
wind to
we
stay
all
on
had
that.
like 100 plus troops, and the trades were still only at like the 35. So
Yeah.
the fact that math is such a big part of Risk is the main reason I struggle with this game. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Math is not my strong suit, and the fact that I'm doing like troops math and bounties math and points math, and I was just like getting I was like that confused lady with the numbers flying around her head. Like, that's basically just like a meme of me in my general life, just like a very confused being confronted with a lot of numbers.
I completely sympathize.
Quick question to the other people in the game. At any point in game 1 or 2, there was nothing I could have done, right? Like to do like anything. Because game
I have no
1,
idea.
game 1, I had a stat get hit, so I couldn't go for a kill.
Yeah, I was gonna go for that second kill on you, because I had like that into the
No,
portal at the top and then a 5.
No,
If I got
no
a good
way.
roll, it was possible.
No way.
But I
No,
lost
you-
13 on a 10, so
No,
it was
you
possible.
had-
I promise. If
you
it was a
had
good roll,
No.
Yeah.
I think because you had you had was it a 19 or a 20?
I had
the
a
second
20. Yeah,
a 20.
on
So
10. I
you
lost
had
13.
to
And I was like, oh.
you had to kill the 10, and then leave behind 3.
Yep.
Then you had to jump through the portal, hit my
attack.
1, leave behind 2, if not
I didn't have to
3.
leave behind anything else. It was simply just hit 3 1s and a 5.
Nope. I had a 1 that was split off on the bottom that didn't connect, so you had to split again.
If I missed that, then probably, yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me just make sure that like what
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
thought
sure
I
it was
saw.
just the 3 1s and a 5, and then
back
all the
to
rest of
replay.
the Africa advanced. All the rest was accounted for, but yeah, it is what it is. But even hitting you, regardless, it kind of stopped you from making further kills. And I got a
Yeah.
wild card from the kill on Braidemite, and I was like, oh, I know I have a set on 3 now. So if nothing else happens, which it nearly did, unless Mallorie didn't get the 70%, then I would have been able to get a couple more kills and win. But there you go.
I'll be honest in saying I thought Mamba was red both games until about 15 minutes before the game stopped.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Um,
looked at my position in the first one. I'm like, ooh, I like kind of like and kind of hate my position. Oh wait, I'm not red. Okay, no wait. I hate
yeah,
my position. I'm not in the bottom.
I was definitely calling Braidamite Mamba the entire time, and it was like 10 minutes before I died that I was like, wait, Mamba's black.
Oh my god.
And that can influence things, right? Like I'm not as
Yeah.
familiar with Braidamite, but I'm pretty familiar with like Arco and Mamba's playstyle. But like that may have also changed my thinking a lot if I had realized earlier like who I was
Yeah.
even looking
I
at.
can believe it. Whenever I'm not yellow, people freak out.
Yeah, Arco, look at my stream real quick because because the blizzard was in Turkey, and he had a 20 on the Persia portal. He had to hit Syria, then he had to hit Italy, and I don't know where the other portal was. It was either Italy or Serbia, but I had Tunisia and Spain, and he had Algeria and Morocco, so he had to hit this to split.
The annoying
Which
thing
is why I
from-
thought he wasn't gonna go for it. Or
the
hit me.
annoying thing from my perspective that game, it's like, okay, I'm fairly well spread out and guarded. And then all that stuff went down. Oh no, now everything's opened up and Pentix can easily kill me. Well, crap. And that's that.
All right.
Well,
Anybody
I had
else
to
got
run to
any?
the grocery store, but very well played. I honestly, I thought I was going to be out in the very first round of this tournament, and I legitimately cannot believe I'm going to the finals. Like, I don't
believe
even know
it.
what to think.
Win the whole
Congrats.
darn thing. Would it?
This is my first ever finals appearance ever.
She's
Heck
going all the
congrats.
way.
This
She's
is my
gonna win.
first ever semifinals appearance ever. I have never made it ever in a tournament ever.
Well, you earned it every step of the way. This wasn't luck. It wasn't a fluke. You know, maybe getting through one round is a fluke. This isn't. You've earned this. You're doing amazingly this tournament. This is your tournament. And I really
Yeah,
believe in you.
that was a really good 70 run. In the
You did
first
great.
And this is, I feel very honored because I feel like this is probably the most competitive tournament I've ever.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna do well in one, this is the one. This has been stacked from day one. Every lobby.
This is like every good player is in this tournament. So like I discounted this tournament. Like I was like, I want to support Bunz, so if I get an invite, I'll play, but I'm gonna lose immediately.
You've earned your place here. You've absolutely earned your place.
So, but yeah, I have to run. But thanks, guys. Good games, and I'll see you in the finals, I guess.
See you in the final, Mal.
GG's, Mallorie.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey Arco, before you head out, I got a question for you. Do you think it was correct to just like kind of run you through there at the end? Like, was that correct because of your position and how strong you were?
Well, I mean, I expected. The thing I said in the moment was I expect at the very least some of these bonuses to get broken. Probably all are going to get broken. And lo and behold, all of them got broken. I'm like, all right, but fair enough. But and then you moved your 25 down. I'm like, he's not letting me, not letting me retake.
Not letting you retake.
And it
Yeah,
seemed a
I
bit
was like,
late in the game for a bonus swap in a prog match.
I don't know. Your
So-
bottom corner felt so much safer when everyone's stacks were in the middle, touching.
I was very surprised
True,
that
yeah.
people started looking at bonuses again. Mallorie did as well and took back Iceland at some point where I was like, I thought we were well past caring about the bonuses because it was really kicking off. And I thought it was about to end, and then it looked like it was stabilizing again. Really confusing ending.
I was shocked that Mallorie didn't, when Pentix added those 3 threes in there, I was shocked she didn't just clear it out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Mallorie should still just hit all of the threes, then fortify to the Russia border.
Yeah, but then she's got an enemy and she's got a war that she doesn't really need. And
But
potentially,
she's
like,
not
she takes
getting-
him out of another part of the board, maybe feeds him. It's a lot to consider.
Well, but it's because of her position, she was so much weaker than everyone else because she was only getting +6 from
But she
bonuses.
was playing a different game. This is what everyone keeps
Yeah.
forgetting, right? She came in as the leader. She was on 10 points. She didn't really have to worry about winning. She just had to kill one person
Well,
and
she can
guarantee her
be
spot.
greedy. That's the thing. She can be greedy. She can afford to be.
Yeah.
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 And hitting him down would be really good for her because he's the one that is lining her up for a bounty later on because of position. But I do think I mean she makes it through, so she played well. Like game 1, her run
Man,
was fantastic. I think game 2 she needed a bounty, but it worked out.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
The,
it did work out. Yeah, and
well, it
and it's a
was
confidence thing. Plus, you know, she's saying it's the maths, but I think it's also it's just so hard in that moment. I struggle with it as well to know what you need, who you need to kill. I've done the same thing where I killed the wrong person, and everyone in the chat was losing
Yeah.
it. Like, why would you go for? I think I killed Silent Legend instead of someone else, and everyone's like, you would have got. I did get through anyway, but all you had to do was kill this one other person. But in that moment, you have no idea, and she's like me of having no idea. So we're all losing it. Like, just kill someone, just kill somebody, and she doesn't.
I was just keeping a points total in my head, like, okay, Mallory's probably gonna make it through unless worst case scenario Pentix or Zekrom get 2 kills and then lose.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is what it is, you know.
And I can't wait to see her
I'm
cheering
kinda
against me in that 1v1. It was like,
No, I wasn't cheering against you. I was cheering for you because you played well in that game. So if
I'm
anybody
saying,
went on,
her was
oh, she
she'd be
was.
cheering against me because the point thing. Because if I won,
Yeah.
she was out.
Yeah, Arco, I have to
Yeah.
admit, there was a bit of cheering against you on my stream as well. On the actual official professional risk taker stream. I was really
Excellent.
rooting for Mal. She was so nervous and thought she couldn't do it, and so I really have to throw my support behind her. But
That's fair
sad to
enough.
see you go. See you in the next one.
Yeah. That's okay. I've had many rounds of tournaments where people want to see me get killed.
I mean, yeah, can't say it wasn't fun.
Yeah. If anything,
Unfortunate. No trade on 4. What can you do, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm more upset that I did not make it through because Blazin gave up his spot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most upset about was the fact that he gave up his spot and then I'm still not through. So food
Well,
for thought.
It was technically your spot from the beginning there, but
It was, but I slept through it. Oh yeah, and I will confirm that I was asleep.
yeah, I was saying we
I
need
was woken
Rugster to
up.
wake you up.
Yeah, and then he called my phone 5 times. It was on silent, so I did not wake up. And then he texted my brother, who then woke me up.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's behind me now.
Damn.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Um,
jump out now unless anyone's got anything
You
else
guys
to add.
ready for tonight?
Oh yeah, we do have games
Oh yeah,
tonight.
we have our
We're all in a game tonight.
yeah,
No,
we
no, no.
have
You
our
don't have to
try
show.
hard
You don't
open.
have to remember. You don't have to show.
All right. I'm going to say
Oh,
goodbye
man,
now.
I'm not
I'm
gonna-
leaving now. So goodbye.
All
Well
right.
done, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Cheers
Alright,
up,
see
buddy.
ya.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a long that was a long interview. I don't think it was an interview. That was a lot of chit chat, but what a game though. What a game. And I'll do a little outro now. So thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, come along to the next live game, whether it's the Hotbunz World Tour or the Try Hard Open, Mallorie's tournament, who we just saw win, or whether it's another one in the future. If you're watching this, come along to Twitch, Professional Risk Takers, and watch live. And have a nice day.